Life after 2020 has been good so far. So we moved in January, actually January 1st. It wasn't a hard move. Just moving is a lot. I haven't met anyone who is thrilled about moving, but it's done. I am still putting things up. I wouldn't say that it's complete, but we're all in. If I can say anything, I can say we're all in. I'm thinking later that I might do something really cool to show what our living environment looks like, but not at this moment. When it's ready, I'm gonna come up with a really cool way to tell that story. So that was one of the biggest things in January. I took a break from social media. I wouldn't say fully. I didn't post. I post once. I know I sound crazy, right? I said I took a break, but I didn't. I post one time. And the reason I post one time in January was because of a project I got to be a part of, Draw to Action. It's an amazing project that started actually last year. And we finally got to launch it this year. And it was the initiative of everything that's been going on with the pandemic. A lot of businesses were affected. And this was an opportunity for artists, Philly artists, to come together and draw a page within this coloring book. And the proceeds would go towards all of those businesses. I think there was a number of businesses in Philadelphia that were affected by the pandemic. So drawing for a cause, right? I love the whole initiative of it. I'm happy that I was one of the artists that got to draw a piece and have a piece of artwork in this coloring book. So that was what that post was about. Yeah, it's cool to do projects like that. But other than that, I haven't posted on Instagram. The month of January has been a lot about me 100% focusing on client work. I had an opportunity the end of December to do a project that led into a client for 2021. And it's exciting because moving into this year, I know I spoke a lot about it, especially in 2019, about building my clientele, wanting to work with clients that I want to work with, and seeing it come into light. It's real now, so I'm excited. So thinking of myself as a business, okay Miss Lady, what that looks like, that has been a lot of shuffling around in January, taking myself serious as a business. Okay Miss Lady, not only is my design a business, but Okay Miss Lady is a business. When you're a creative, you have to spend a lot of the time not just creating. You have to put that same energy that you put into creating into your business. So what does that look like? How do I protect my work as an artist? My intellectual property, right? Trademark, copywriting. If I'm producing products, what does that look like? And honestly, I'm still in the works of developing that. But now it's there and understanding it and trying to make it into real life. January has been full of that. Cooking, as always. I love cooking, and that's always going to be a thing. Taking care of Punk. and really thinking about how I want to tell my story in 2021. Every year is about peeling back the onion. Like, the onion is me. Like, okay, Miss Lady, Nisha. Like, who am I, right? Every year I want to show more of that. Thinking of different ways I want to produce content on my page, like updating my portfolio site. It's a lot of work that I have been doing that I want to showcase. How do I showcase that on my Instagram page? Updating my portfolio site, which I still have to do. That was on my checklist of January. I still have to do. But like really putting those things into play, right? On another side, January hit really hard for us, my family. Kevin's father passed away on January 15th, and it hit hard for us. Seeing Kevin and Kevin's family mourn and seeing like how death in the family affects everyone, right? I know we hear a lot of times people say life is short, but we know that, right? We all know like life is short, right? But when it happens, it's like, it's real. That messaging is like an echo, like we're not promised tomorrow. What we're dealing with is sad. It's very fresh. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent, but I'm witnessing and watching it and being strong for Kevin, right? Knowing that these are the motions. Like, this is a part of our lives, right? And the takeaway that I got from Kevin's father, the world knows him as Tyrone Butterfly Crawley. He was an amazing boxer, a community-driven guy. He worked as a police officer. He was a paratrooper. He worked at the Powell Center. And he's very influential. But outside of the being influential, what I take from his legacy was his hard work. For him to have all of these things and these accolades, right? It took hard work for him to get to these pinnacles in his life. And it's very inspiring to me, like hearing about his stories, like hearing things about him that I didn't even know. And to know that I share a space with his son. And it's just a beautiful thing that I'm taking with me, and I'm choosing to hold dear in my heart and inspired by his work ethics, for him to be where he was in life and to connect with people the way that he did. It's inspiring. And that's the one thing I would like to take from his legacy, is like inspiring people, doing what makes your heart smile. At the end of the day, what matters is doing what makes you happy, right? Life is short. At a blink of an eye, life goes. And for me, I would rather live my life doing what makes me happy than being in a space that doesn't serve me. So if I can connect to anyone watching this video, don't waste your time in a space that doesn't serve you. Don't waste your time with people who don't serve you, right? Money is always going to be that factor in life. We all need it, right? But staying somewhere because of money or unhappiness, it's not going to serve you in the end. You only have one life to live. So the best solution, I think, I can't tell anybody what to do, but the best solution, I think, is to live the life that you want. Do what makes your heart smile. that is the legacy that I saw in Mr. Crawley, and that is what I'm going to continue to use to help fuel me in 2021. So I encourage you to do the same.